So today I'm doing another bag review. So here we go. So this is the Louis Vuitton, and as I mentioned in one of the other videos, the way I store my bags, I usually keep other bags inside my bag, so that way it doesn't lose its shape and it maintains it nice. And this bag is about $1,000, I think, in the US right now. Online it's selling for $1,430. And it comes with a little pouch. It's similar to this, but it's bigger. It's a little bigger, and it comes with the pouch. So if you are buying this bag from the Louis Vuitton store, you could actually go ahead, because many people actually don't even use the pouch. They usually have a separate wallet, but the pouch does come with it. And the pouch usually sells online anywhere from, give it or take, any $250, $200 to. This is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MN. It's right here in its full glory, and it's the medium size. I think this is probably the most popular size, and then also the GM is pretty popular too. It's the next size over. PM is not as popular. It's a little shorter. It's about maybe this. So you're missing these parts on the sides. So it's about right here. Something that I love, usually on designer bags, they spend a lot of the materials that they use are very solid, and especially the gold wear is sometimes very heavy, especially on some of the Gucci bags. And something that I love about them, the handles are very slim and they're super comfortable, that you can just put right over your So the inside is made pretty simple. It's one big room pretty much right here, and then it only has one little pocket available right here. So if you open it up over here, there's one little pocket where you could probably fit maybe a phone in there, or maybe your wallet. So something that I really love about this bag, it is very roomy. It stretches out on the sides. There you go. So it's a very roomy bag. It's very practical, obviously, because you can use it for different things. So I've seen people use this bag as a diaper bag, as a school bag, as an overnight bag. I've seen people go with this to work and use it as their regular work bag, and put in their computer bag, their commuter bag, put in their computer in there. So just to show you how roomy it is, let's say if you are a student, you can put your notebook in here, and then your calendar, maybe a book, and let's say your makeup bag, and maybe a charger, and then maybe a hairbrush, and then you can see it right here. You still have tons of room to go. So it is a very roomy bag. Fit your wallet in here, and there's still so much room inside. For me personally, something that I don't particularly like about this bag is I feel it's too open. So I am very clumsy, and I feel everything would start falling out if I don't pay attention. And then also, because the only way to secure the bag from the top is with this hook, so you can only secure it this way. There's no actual zipper, and especially if you're traveling, you might need to be a little bit more careful that nobody tries to grab in there or something. The other thing that I don't particularly like about it is that there is only one compartment. So there is inserts that you can buy separate. They're not from Louis Vuitton, but they're available online, and you can find them. They range anywhere from $30 to $70, $80. I've seen them. And you put this insert in there, and it has a lot of different compartments, so you can actually then keep your bag organized. If you don't like just throwing everything inside. So I've seen those, and I think they're very usable, and that's something that you can get additional. Something that I always look for as well is the hardware. It's it just sounds when you when you do this, it just gives a little bit, it gives a little sound off. So it just tells you that it's solid and just really great manufacturing. And then also something that I look for is this hook. So what I do is I try to make sure that this is the gold work from Louis Vuitton. It usually has an engraving right here as well, and it should feel solid. So it has a sound when you actually it makes a little sound. Then the other thing that I look for is there should be a tag in here right there, if you can see it, where it says made in. Let me just right here. So it says right here, made in the US. And that's another thing that's a misconception, that many people say, oh, you know, it's made in the US, it's not real. So that has nothing to do with it. Actually, particularly during the past few years, I've seen a lot of bags being manufactured actually in the US. Then the other thing obviously that you want to look for is on this side right here behind this pouch, there should be a date code. So if you pull this over, and it's a little bit tough to see, but this is a really good indicator. And then you have the date code. I don't know if you can see it right here. Let me see if I can show it a little better. And the date code usually starts with 2 letters stating the manufacturing, where it was made, and then also stating the date and the year and the month when it was made. So it's a little bit tough to read. And then you have obviously the Louis Vuitton sign, which is also, you should be able to really identify it right there. So right here you can see it. Another good giveaway that I've seen on bags is just the interior. So the interior right here, this bottom doesn't come off. It's just, it doesn't come off. Like this doesn't come off, neither do these come off, the sides. They don't come off. And I've seen bags where the interior is loosed and it comes off. So that's another giveaway. And then obviously the stitching here, you can see. So what they do on these type of bags is they use one continuous canvas, and so the stitching should always match up. So you see the square here, it's match up to this side. And then also what I've seen online, sometimes people, they actually count these out, and that's, I guess, a good indicator. I've not used that method yet, but usually with me, as long as I see the date code and I see the Louis Vuitton sign, the stamp, the heat stamp, and I'm able to see the made in, that's usually to me already a very good indicator. I think it holds up really well. There's no really color transfer and when you wear in jeans, because that's something that I get asked many times, is there's color transfer on the canvas. And with this one in particular, I think you can use it for many years, and there will be no color transfer. Actually, I haven't seen it much in comparison to other designs. For example, if you're looking at the Azure, for example, you can sometimes see a little bit of color transfer. Also, since this is not the vachetta, but it's just a regular brown leather, this will hold up really well, and you will really not see any wear and tear right here. Will be very minimal. I think overall the maintenance on this bag is very low, which makes it very attractive for some people that are just you know, a little bit more careless with the bag, and you know, don't in particular want to really be so careful about it. The only part where you will see wear and tear is really here on the edges, where they start becoming a little black. That's the only time when I can see the bag that has been used, or how much it has been used. I've seen this bag where it has been 8-10 years old, and it looks really, it's a really classic look. So and it looked still really good. So yeah, if you have any questions, just message me, and I give you more bag reviews. As I said, I just wanted to really quick do a review on this one because I'm shipping it out today. And yeah, so that's pretty much it about this bag. Please message me if you have any more questions. All right, great. Talk to you soon.